come over here. Let me talk to you real close.
Okay, you guys, quite a few of you have watched that Anna game plan tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. We are over 400 views on this very small channel. Those are a lot of views for this small channel, so I do very much so appreciate it. One of the things you guys wanted me to explain is the shove. And I'm going to go through it as quickly as possible. But the best way to explain it is to turn on the frame data. So let's do shove both here. And I'm going to set king to guard all. So right there, she's a nice +1 with that pushback. As we know, Anna thrives in pushback. You know, that's a nice little sidestep launcher there. Or a nice little sidestep down for a 1. Or you can backdash. Forcing the air. Little, you know, a little sidestep. Backdash, you know. If I can backdash, okay. It's 8:30 in the morning, y'all. I can't play Tekken right now. But you know, a little sidestep in the backdash into a little down 4-2. Y'all know my obscure movement stuff that shouldn't work on paper, but it does. You know, a little, especially versus King, you want to sidestep right. Not that, but you get the point. So being like it's a plus on block move, yes. But y'all question is, what if you land the move on hit and not counter hit? I explained that in the original guide, you know. It's your world, it's +5, you know. Continue pressuring. Continue pressuring. The biggest qualm y'all have is that it just doesn't deal damage. Well, that's why this isn't something you would just do all the time, so you will piss yourself off. If you do this move and it lands on hit and you needed something like a launcher, or you needed like, you know, a little back 2-2, so you can do that, you know, and get like, you know, 55 damage. Excuse me, 59 damage, excuse me. Like I said, it's just something to throw out here and there as, you know, to further mix your opponent up as another mixing tool, another coin flip tool, to see how the opponent reacts to it. And I selected king here, and we're going to look at king's shove, and the reason why I want to look at king's shove so you guys can see what's the benefit of using a move that doesn't deal damage but gives you frame advantage. Okay, so I set king to do his shove. So king shove, neutral, right? But on hit, +7 on hit. It's a whole bunch he can do. But if I, wow, you see how useful this is for king? Just think about king's moves. Is it everything king wants to do? No. But are there effective things king can do after landing this on hit? After landing that on block? Yes. I paused it because I got tired of hearing king's footsteps dancing all over the place. But I'm going to show you some kind of cheeky things you can do with shove from both ways it comes out, from standing and then from cat stance or CJM. So let's just take it back. Stand. So from here, if you land this on hit, that's gonna kill new players. Good players are gonna duck because that's what people think you want to do with your plus right. They think you want to always go low. So that was good back in season 3. They nerfed it in season 4, as we all know. So now shove into sidestep 1+2 is like, you know, you cancel that shit. what you want to do now, which is less rewarding, but you get some frame advantage, is sidestep 3. You get frame advantage on block or on hit, just to continue your pressure. If you want to go for a launcher, like I said, you have to do a sidestep down forward too. We know that's kind of risky because it is, it's punishable on block. You get a nice, 12, 13 frame punisher. You know the vibes, you know how it goes. If your opponent is challenging after this because they just don't know the move, you can immediately down forward to no sidestep, or you can, not that. There we go. Immediately quarter circle 4-1, let your counter hit launcher. If you are playing your opponent, if your opponent likes to attack reverse after everything, let's say they don't attack reverse this, but they like to attack reverse after you land like a move on hit, just down back 3. Fairly simple. Also, it's a power crush. Again, if they're challenging the move. But, like I said, they're being defensive. They're going to probably keep on backdashing because, there's not... And it has to commit at this range. So, you can't jab. You can't down forward 2. I can down forward 3 here, but if I'm steady, like, backdashing... That's gonna whip. See? So it's not much, you can do here. You have to commit to something. So that's the trade-off of the move. I'm forgetting one thing. No, it's not a throw. It's not a throw. It's not a throw. There we go. 4-4-3 for 3 back. If you know they're gonna backdash, that shouldn't happen where it hit whips like that. That should actually happen. But those are your options from standing shove. Okay, you guys, for casting shove, I'm going to turn on my counter hit property that I do know where it is. A lot of you give me a lot of flack for always key charging. So, there you go. I'm turning on counter hit. Y'all happy? Good. The best way to do shove from stance is after down 4-1 back. There are other ways. There is QCF 2-1 back. But again, that recovers slow, and that is a fake. That's a... Hold on, wait. I'm slow. So this is why I key charge. This is why I key charge right here. Yeah, that's a fake +2 on here. Look how slow she recovers. It's really like neutral. What you want to do is... pretty much want to mostly only go for this after down 4-1 back. And you saw that was the lovely +6 on block. If I can do it. Set the card off. No, I'm gonna keep my counter hit on, y'all. No, not that. Ooh. YouTube curse. YouTube curse. YouTube curse. Still YouTube curse. There we go. So at +6, you saw it took King a while to backdash. That's because of the block stun being more effective from stance. So from here, there you go. That'll kill noobs. Oh my god, the YouTube curse is real, y'all. It's real. It is real. Oh my god, it's so real. This is why you don't do tutorials at like 8:45 in the morning. That was supposed to be 4-3. There we go. That sometimes will catch like a true backdash, like if their backdash canceling 4-3 will catch. If they don't backdash because they're just not aware of what you're doing. Oh my goodness. That's still good. 4-3 and down back 3 are still good, but now you can actually use like your neutral tool. You can down 4-1. You know, you can. Oh my god. Can I really just not? This is so bad. And I'm not re-recording this. Grab after it. So pretty much the same tools that you can do from standing, you can do them after stance, but now you don't have to be so cautious about it. So now you don't have to be worried about like your magic 4, you know, getting randomly crushed, because the stun off stance. Oh my god. Can I not? Yeah. Your stun off stance, you can do your magic 4. You know, it's gonna have to be the back 4 route. You can do your QCF1, your QCF2 if you're cheeky like that. You can continue pressure with another down 4-1 back. And then obviously be more defensive and then sidestep, you know, see what they're gonna do, you know, backdash, see what they're gonna do. You have way more freedom to do whatever you want if you cancel this on blocking it. If you cancel this on CJM and they block it, which happens more than what you would think. One of the situations where this happens more so, and I know you guys wanted me to show you how to use this out in the open, not at the wall, but I know this wall combo. But if you were to tech and block there, if you were to block, you would be right here, and you can continue your pressure going. Now when you cancel in the CJM and you do guard breaker or shove, and it lands on normal head, it's way more plus. Like from standing, y'all saw that it was +5 already. But if you do it from key, I'm gonna stop key charging, y'all. I am. So y'all saw that +10. So it's not. You can't. It's not that cheeky. It's really not. It's not to the point where you can just get free damage. You know. They can still block, but they can't do anything but defensive on the D-pad, which is block, sidestep, and I wouldn't backdash. They shouldn't be able to backdash right there on the count that it is they're -10. So you know, if you're YouTube curse, keep going. I think that they can't even, or they can, but it might be even harder to do a reversal if you after you cancel into CJM and you do the it's not a I hear it's called a just frame, but I think it's more so of a frame perfect. If you do the frame perfect shove from stance, I'm not sure they can even attack reversal jabs for characters that have attack reversals, you know, like Oscar King does. So let's see, because I played against Oscar and she couldn't attack reversal there. Either she did late or it was just online. But let me swap it around and I'll be king, and then I'll set the CPU to Anna. Okay, so I set the CPU to Anna and I'm king. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to attack reverse after Anna does down 4-1 back into CJM sub. I'm going to make sure I get hit by it. And then I also set her the jab immediately after the shove. See if I can attack reversal it. Okay. Nope. Nope. And I'll turn on my buttons just so y'all won't think I'm just you know, BSing y'all. They really can't. They're minus 10, so you're doing 10 frame jabs. Nope. Nope. Let's try the other one. Nope. So that is a benefit of landing it on hit from stance. Like I said, they can duck the jabs. They can try to sidestep. I believe they can sidestep right. No, 2 minus. Nope, 2 minus. Nope, can't sidestep at all. Can't even backdash, so they can't do anything but duck. That is really good. I thought they could backdash, maybe certain characters. Alyssa backdashed me after this once, so maybe it might be, you know, amazing movement, privilege specific that can backdash you after this. But for the standard character, they can't do anything but duck your jabs. So if you do this and you know they're gonna duck you, do like a little 2-3 back, and then you know the 3 will hit them and they're minus still. You can just launch them, but if they do try to challenge, you know, down forward to them, throw them, backdash after it, force a whiff, see what they do. Now out in the open, let's just set the stand. You know, I've explained this. You know, if you hit it on counter hit from stance, you just forward 3. Or if you're in rage and you need a launcher, damaging launcher, because you don't know if you're gonna get to the wall or something like that. Oh my god. I'm so bad in the morning, y'all. Just do your rage drive. You know, 37 damage launcher. Easy to get, like, you know, 60, 70 damage without a wall. And you can do your spike down back 1, delay 4. That's it. That's the main reason you want to use the shove. It's just frame advantage. That's all you're building. It'll throw them off. And it is a knowledge check. Some of you are wondering which way you sidestep the shove. I believe it is weak to sidestep it up. So that's why we check. Nope, yeah, so it's sidestep right. There we go. It's weak to sidestep right. So this isn't the move you want to do if your opponent is stepping QCF1. It's not gonna, you know, this is where, you know, your homie move or QCF2 if you want to use a button, or this is where you know, you backdash. You know, if you think they're sidestepping the QCF1. If you want to do it anyway, you know, just a nice backdash, and if they're sidestepping into a button, you know, very low risk move to challenge, you know, that sidestep into the button. That is pretty much it for her shove. Oh, let's go down the movies. I don't even know what this movie is called. Hold on. So it's literally called Guard Breaker. I don't know. You know, they give Anna these move names that are just very interesting, like, you know, wine opener, you know, icicle, you know, Guard Breaker. Sure. But that's it for the shove. Use it in the neutral and have fun gaming with Anna.
Goodbye.
Good win, player. Yeah.
Well done.